was doing it in front of you. Yeah. That I shouldn't have done. That I know. So for that, I'm sorry, Aisha. I mean, I like kissing guys. This guy.
So, guys, it was really a big drama in Biggie's house last night. Guys, you guys know after the whole wager, after their performance, yeah, they won their wager. Next thing, it was the pool party, and it was all fun, alcohol and stuff. So before then, I noticed, Jared was just like with the girls, Pumi, else, they're just flocking around him. And at the time, I even thought that probably himself and Liema were avoiding each other. I just glued to my screen like I'm going to see what is actually going on. And before you know what was happening, boom, that was the kiss. Pull me there, else there. Oh my goodness, in front of Liema. Oh my God. And this was really disrespecting. Like, guys, it was really, really, really disrespecting. And yet, Liema, before you know it, started fighting with not really like the fault, but with Els and like, okay. Then, Jerry now tried to like pacify her and she spat on his face and like he was just all boiling with anger. And then Biggie called her. Biggie called Sinaye. After some time, Biggie called Jared, and we are all like, okay, cameraman should show us inside, but they didn't really want to show us inside. They still concentrated on people dancing and having some time at the pool party. Okay, and that was how before Sinaye came back and all that. Okay, they came back with Liema and with Z. Okay, and Z was like, okay, Sinaye, Liema can sleep on the bed with you. I said, I was like, no, why? So, and that was it. So now I woke up to see that Liema and Els had already had a conversation. In fact, she has also had this conversation with her boyfriend. Let me put it like that in quote. I'm going to come back to that. So while she was talking with Els, Els was like, okay, that okay, Liema told her, you are wrong. I don't want to have issues with you because I'm a man. Even if I want to have issue with anybody in the house, not because of someone. I don't want to have issues with you because of a guy. Okay. And there was Els saying, well, she loves kissing, blah 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 blah. Lema was like she was wrong, and else was like, okay, the only aspect or the only place I could admit to being wrong is by doing it in front of you. I shouldn't have done it in front of you. And Liema went ahead to say, okay, you would have done it on that. She said, yeah, she loves to kiss. She loves kissing. And it all depends on the significant other. If the person still reciprocates with the energy, that's good. And after that, she said she feels the person that really needs to have himself in check is Jared. Did you guys see that? So that was when Liema went ahead to tell her, look at all these. I already told him who my crush was in the house. Liema, like, they keep saying Liema likes Mark Jr. and, so, you guys know Liema with Sinaye. If not that Sinaye had a life outside and they just turned it to this siblingship, I think both of them would have really and I think Sinaye would have treated her better because Sinaye is far older than her. Now, so Liema said, can you imagine in that situation where I told you this was my crush and you told me you don't want to see me kissing anybody in the house and we agreed and you went behind me to do the same thing. Not that you even went behind me, like you did it to my face. So I could feel her pain. Yeah, though she overreacted and that might land her into strikes, whatever disqualification, nobody knows yet, okay, until Sunday. But I could feel her pain. You tell me you don't want me to do this and you go ahead doing that. Guys, let's not, Liema is still quite very young at 22. So she really has a lot of time to explore, make mistakes. Even people in their 30 are still doing shit, not to talk of a 22-year-old, young lady. And to see that, you guys know they've been having some little ups and downs. At the time, she wanted to withdraw, and Jared came back, made up, and you're putting her in this situation like, I really care about you, I really love you, and all this, that, and at the end of the day, but the fact that the girls are trying to like trash things out, I really loved the conversation Sammy had with Mile, right? They had the conversation after this whole thing happened. The girls to girls talk. They had the conversation and they were like, Mile was like, at the time she was looking at her boyfriend status. She was just seeing lots of things. Somebody that left the house, next thing he was partying, he was just posting it on his status and all that. And she had viewed one. She didn't want it to look like, oh, you viewed one, she had to like view all. And when the guy came back, the guy was like expecting her to like confront him, and she just kept mute. She just acted that still she didn't see it. The guy was like in the conversation, so that it was a general conversation. She didn't even confront him. And the guy was like, how come you're not saying anything? But it's not everybody that like have that emotional intelligence to like, okay, let me calm down, let me not ask, let me not react. But I could feel her pain, though she went too far. Spatting on someone's face is not really the thing for me. She went too far. So, but the fact that these two young ladies have come together to like make up, to like discuss where they went wrong, and you guys know effect of alcohol and all that. In fact, at this point, I should say, or I would say, Liema should stop taking much, just like they were telling Ilebaye then, she should stop taking much. And another thing is, I feel she should just give Jared some space. So now else, my own thing where I'm actually blaming Els was that Els and Impumi had a conversation with Jared. In fact, it was Impumi with Jared before Els. Now, Els, you guys were asking him, do you really, really like her? Do you really, really love? And he gave you guys his sincere answer. So why come after him? Like, he has already told you people, okay, I want this person. In as much as Biggie's house is okay, Biggie's house, Big Brother's house, they did not tag Big Brother a Love Island. Yes, they did not tag Big Brother is a Big Brother show for love. It's a competition, it's a game. And in that game, housemates are meant to build connections. They should look beyond this thing. I don't know if you guys remember in BBN All Stars when they were like nominating, I nominate you, I nominate you. There was something Perez said. He said both himself and Messi needed to look beyond this nomination. They needed to like build some connections and see way beyond all these things happening. Okay, you want this person to go, you're just after the game, but not just about the game. You still need to like build connections, make friends. So now, some persons see themselves. We all know in BB Niger, there are some housemates that are already married today. They build connections, they have something, they have feelings are involved. So yeah, it's a game does not mean that you've seen that these two persons have already built something. Okay, they are trying to work out on something. It's a game. They didn't say Baby Naija is a game where people come and fall in love with anybody you like. No, there is nobody they said, okay, come to Baby Naija and fall in love. But it does happen. In as much as they are playing the game, people build connections. And they have built these connections, and you guys know what it is. You have asked and he said it. So why come in between? You're not a disruptor. You're not Liema. You're not Taki. Biggie has not already told you this is your job. So why? That means you have a mission and you guys have gotten her to react. Are you guys cool now? Are you guys okay? And I think Liema should try and work on her emotions. And I think this one is going to teach her a lesson because she's still growing. Work on your emotions and don't allow your emotions go before whatever it is, because by the time you carry out the act before thinking, you get to regret. Like all these things now, trying to like sort out with everybody, try to like be cool with the girl. If you guys had like sort it out then, all these things wouldn't even have come now, and everybody's like looking up to Sunday because we don't know what's going to happen. But the fact that the mind knows what it's thinking and what it believes and what it has. The fact that they have spoken to each other has not really ruled out the fact that something happened. Yeah, it will not rule out the fact, it will not rule out what is hidden in their hearts. Okay, but at least women supporting women. These are things you people should have done earlier. These are things you people should have, prevented. You shouldn't have allowed it to happen and escalate. And guys, before then, there was a rumor that, Jared kissed Els in the house, and he almost got Liema into, when they were in the kitchen, he was like trying to assure her that it didn't happen, and seeing it happen, it was too much. I know she overreacted, guys, but it is too much. It is too much. But what I want to say is that Liema should try and work on her temperament, try and work on, and please don't give in all. The men, they don't want it. Don't give it all to relationship. Don't just give your all. Don't just give your all. They often say carry it on your sleeve, so that if it's like it's heavy, you can easily bring it down. Because when you put it on your head, if it's heavy, you really need to put it on your shoulder first before you can take it down. Okay, but if it's on your shoulder, guy, if it's like giving you some sort of, please gently drop it down. And that's just it for guys. So let me know what you guys feel about this conversation with Els. Let me know what you guys feel. Do you think Els was wrong having asked Jared all over about this, and he gave you guys his honest opinion? What's so special about Jared? Now the satiety has been met, right? It's been fulfilled. It's been filled. The hunger, the thirst for it. They have gotten what they want. They've gotten a piece. They've had a taste, or a piece of the cake, right? Now, how does it taste? I hope it's good. I hope everybody's satisfied. So let me know what you guys feel. Okay, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.